I'll reveal your true form. Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Watch or Not, the series like the first episode of an anime style based on it if I'm going to keep on watching the show or not, and today it's Persona 5, the animation. Now, to begin with, I have to say that I haven't played Persona 5, or any of the Persona games, so I'm going in blind. Maybe that's not a good idea, maybe it is, I don't know. But the show has a pretty nice intro segment with a very stylistic heist going on, with this being our main boy. Something goes wrong and he gets captured. And this interrogation segment is a nice transition between now and into the past when he wasn't that masked supervillain or hero, whatever. We see that he used to be an average boy with big hipster glasses. And he has an app on his phone that lets him see the hell world with demons or something. Not really sure about that. But he just shuts that down and resumes his life. And though he doesn't seem like one of the most interesting main characters, they do try to give him some personality or at least some backstory, with him moving to Japan to live with his uncle, somebody relative, because he did something illegal that he actually didn't do. He was framed or something. Again, a bit iffy on that standpoint. So he's already on thin ice, but he's given one rule. Don't fuck up going to school. You can guess what happens next. He fucks up going to school. He's on his way to school, meets up with a classmate, and since they're late or something, he wants to take a shortcut through the abandoned streets, but surprisingly, it goes through the hell world, so now they're kinda trapped there with demons and such. The schoolmate's about to be killed by some demon lord by excessive bitch slapping, but he summons his magical powers of blue butterflies to transform into a masked boy. Well, that's it? Oh shit, no. My fault. So we end our episode on a cliffhanger. And it even says, let us start the game. But it's an anime, it's not a game. Fuck you, you're getting a nod. So first of all, the characters aren't that interesting. They do give him a backstory, but he barely says anything in the first episode. And the thing with silent protagonists is that if they don't say anything, they at least have to emote something. They have to move you through their emotions. But here it just feels like this guy downed a whole bunch of beta blockers and now doesn't feel anything because he constantly has this blank stare going on and doesn't react to anything. Time stopped and there's a demon in front of you. Just show something more. Act on it. Or just uninstall the app. I mean, that works too. And secondly, the story. So it starts with the heist, but there's this voiceover going at the same time, and that leads to a lot of confusion because it's talking about things that we know nothing about. If it was just the heist animation, then that's fine. But the beginning itself was pretty confusing, and then when they actually get him, it starts to jump between past and present, or I'm not actually even sure how the timeline is working right now. And finally, at the end of the episode, when you start to piece together what's going on, it just turns out that the whole show isn't that interesting. Nothing pulled me in, nothing seemed alluring to continue watching it. And I think that's a problem with a lot of video game anime adaptations. It just feels like it would be much funner to play than to watch the cliff notes. But that's just my opinion. So tell me, have you watched it? And if you've played the game, does this stay true to the source material? And as always, thanks for watching.